Okay, well, so the topic that I want to talk about today, and I wish Kelly would be here because we get to ask this question a whole lot, is whenever we're telling buyers that they need to have a pre-approval prior to putting an offer in, they always ask like, how hard is it to get that pre-approval? So what I want to ask you is what documents do they necessarily need for a pre-approval? And then if they want to go through and do the full POFA, the pre-offer full approval, or once they're under contract, what do they need to go through the whole approval process?
Right. So, what I do, I can talk for myself, right? And
Okay.
when I do a pre-approval, I'm not gonna collect everything in the world, right? So what I'm collecting is income documentations and assets documentations.
Okay.
Depending on income, how person gets paid, I might ask only for 1 month of pay stubs. So
Okay.
if that's someone is on a base salary, it's just straightforward. If someone is self-employed, I'm going to ask for 2 years of tax returns from them.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes I need only 1 year in certain circumstances, but I always ask for two. If I don't need old one, I'm just gonna toss it. So,
Got it. Okay.
if someone, let's say, gets variable income or maybe gets bonus over time, I would like to see the breakdown of that previous years of bonus and overtime. So I ask for December pay stubs for previous year, for example, because December pay stub has breakdown of year to date,
Yep.
how much they made on bonus or overtime that year, 2023, for example. So for those who get that variable income, I might ask for additional pay stubs because of that.
Gotcha. Okay.
If someone is receiving pension or social security, just ask for the award letters or whatever they receive to support that income. And assets, 2 months bank statements. We do have a system where, we send the link to buyer and they can authorize their bank to electronically send us 60 days transaction history. This is the best way to do it. Not everybody is comfortable doing that because it requires to input the password for them.
Yeah.
But they put in password not because they giving me the password and I can see it. It's because they're letting their bank know, yeah, it's me. I know my credentials, so I'm okay with you sending that 60 days transaction history. So
So in that situation, then the buyer would actually like be on the computer with you or something, or they would be the ones putting it in that link and putting their password in. So you would never see it. It would just be them kind of
oh yeah,
sending
so
it to
I
you.
send them
Okay.
email with the link saying,
Got it.
hey, link your assets. And maybe the wording of link your assets kind of scares some people away because they think
Yeah.
that I can go in and snoop around and move money. No,
Yeah.
it just means that the bank can send us the 60 days transaction history. So it just makes it all electronic and easier for the system to read, and could potentially allow us to do a streamlined approval process where system reads that electronically sends bank statements, and it recognizes the amount in there, it recognizes even income, and it calculates income for you. And if that happens, then we don't need much documentations at all, and we can get full approval within just couple of hours.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
So
Wow.
yes,
Okay. Okay.
but
So that's
that
for
is
the
not a
pre-approval.
pre-approval.
Okay. And so the pre-approval, just to kind of clarify for everybody, is when you're at the process and wanting to write an offer and you want to have that pre-approval letter to submit with the offer. So that's what we're talking about now. Okay. And then what's the next step?
The next step, when we send the file to processing and underwriting, we're going to ask for more documentation. We're going to ask for a copy of valid ID. That's
Mhm.
important. Valid is a key word here. I've seen IDs that are expired. So we'll have to have a valid ID. Sometimes we ask for some explanation letters, maybe depending on what's there. Maybe something on the credit report came up that needs an explanation, or job situation needs an explanation, or a residency. We do look at credit report to see if person had another inquiry by another bank, so we would question that as well. So like small explanations like that. If someone is not US citizen, we would ask for the proof of residency. Maybe they have a green card or a visa, so we would ask for document on that. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. So it's not the stacks and stacks of paperwork that everybody fears.
No, no,
Okay.
it's not
Okay.
like that anymore. And, we're trying to make it as smooth as possible for them. The less, the better.
Yeah.
And that actually goes to a point. Sometimes people, provide me with a lot of, if they have a lot of different assets, and I might not even not ask for that, because if they need to bring a 50,000 to the table and they have 200,000, I just
Yeah.
need 50. I'm not gonna ask them for everything
Okay.
what they have there, because I don't like to over document things, because
Yeah.
sometimes over documenting and telling more than is asked for could create potential extra questions and extra
Yeah.
documentation. So it's kind of like don't ask, don't tell
That's
in a
that's a
way.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm glad you said that, because I was just about to ask you. So would you advise people to only give you what you ask for and limit it to what you ask for? And if you need more, you'll ask, but don't provide extra. Is that what you would say?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yes. Except for, if let's say they know that they just before applying for mortgage, they just got a new car. It's not gonna show up on the credit report. So, of course, give that
Like
information,
disclosure. Yeah.
disclose that.
Okay.
Or if they pay in child support or alimony, that's something that they should disclose, because it might not be readily available. But
Gotcha.
sometimes when I ask where this, where, when did you leave a certain address, for from what year to year, and then it's a novel of how they moved there and why, so we're trying to just keep it short and sweet, don't volunteer too much information.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's just answer the question as it was asked.
Okay.
Actually, it reminded me about the child support alimony. If someone receives child support alimony, they don't have to disclose it as income, but if we need to use it to qualify them, we would ask for the full divorce decree, or separation agreement, and the proof of receipt. Depending on the program, we might ask to show proof of receipt for from 4 to 6 months.
Got
Oh,
it. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be 2 years on those necessarily.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very, very, very concise, and just like the paperwork requirements.
Exactly. Easy
Okay.
peasy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Well, thank you. So you're not going to be here next week. Is that what I'm understanding based on what we were talking about?
I'm not gonna be in town. I will try to zoom in, so
Okay.
maybe we'll keep it tentative.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, if I don't talk to you, have a safe trip,
Mhm.
and thank you for doing this, even though the charming aspect of me and Kelly was not here. It was I think that it was still good information. So all right. So we will see you next week.
See you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye.